The parable of Iy and the fig tree. Matthew 21:17, and Iy, the Holy One, called Christ, left the people at the temple of Jerusalem. And Iy came out of the temple, and ELU HYMN Iy went out of the city of Jerusalem. And then Iy went to Bethany, and ELU HYMN Iy lodged there that night. Matthew 21:18, and in the morning, as Iy was returning to the city of Jerusalem, Jesus Jesuit Judas said that he was hungry. Matthew 21:19, and this was when Iy saw a fig tree on the way there. And when Iy came up to it, there were no fruits on it. And when Iy found nothing upon it but leaves only, it was when ELU HYMN Iy said this to the fig tree, you stop growing now, and let no fruits grow upon you from now on, and from henceforth and going forward and forever. And presently that fig tree withered away. Matthew 21:20, and when the disciples saw it, they marveled amongst themselves, saying, how soon is the fig tree withered away? Matthew 21:21, and Iy answered, Jesuit Judas Jesus, and said to him, so, you say that you were hungry? So, I, Iy, say to you, Judas, wait. And then, Iy said, you shall not all go hungry, but if you shall wait and have faith, then you shall have something to eat. And if you don't get it now, then would you go away and have doubt in me, Iy? And if you should ask me for anything and you don't receive it right now, because you just saw what I, Iy, did, and what I can do. And not only can I, Iy, do that which was done to the fig tree, but also many other things. Do you care for some manna? I can do that. And if you ask of me, I, Iy, can do it. And I, Iy, can do that. And if I can say it, then I can do it. And if I can do this and that, then I could do this to this fig tree. Then I, Iy, can speak to that mountain over there, and say, moved. Then it would move. And that mountain there, that one over there, shall be removed, and it shall be cast into the sea. And things like this I can do and say, and they can be done by me, Iy, and for you. Matthew 21:22, but only all the things that I, ELU HYMN Iy, will, and only those things that I, will not, and only those things that I, ELU HYMN, will do for you, and those will I, Iy, do. And whensoever you pray, and you shall ask me for anything that's in my will, and by your faith and your believing in me, Iy, then you shall receive it. Matthew 24:32, so, my friends, you learn the parable of Iy and the fig trees, because when their branches are yet tender, and they are putting forth their leaves, you know that summer is nigh, and you'll know that ELU HYMN Iy is coming. And that, I, Iy, am the Sovereign One. And that I, ELU HYMN Iy, is Almighty. And that I, ELU HYMN, has power over all, over everything. And because I, Iy, is Almighty, and I, Iy, is the Holy One. And that I, ELU HYMN Iy, is omnipotent. And that I am Iy, the Sovereign One, whom has prophesied all that will happen. And that all these things will be fulfilled as I, Iy, have said. And because I, ELU HYMN Iy, has said so. My friends, the fig trees, they are all like all the people in the world. They will bloom and they will blossom, and they all will put forth their leaves, but they would not bear any fruits until its time. And then ELU HYMN Iy will come and judge the world, because they are not bearing no fruits of righteousness, and because they aren't doing the will of ELU HYMN Iy. And when ELU HYMN shall come, then Iy will pronounce his judgment on it, and they will all withered up in the fires of hell and in eternity. Friends, I believe that this is the fate of this generation and this world. but in all seriousness we were all forewarned. But you tell me how many of us would take heed. My friend, if you feel like you are like this fig tree in this story that is without no fruits of righteousness, in this world, then would you consider this message seriously, and would you please call upon ELU HYMN Iy today? And perhaps if it's ELU HYMN Iy, then you too would be saved. And then you too would enjoy your eternity with ELU HYMN Iy. If you are praying to the Almighty, and if you are waiting for the ELU HYMN Iy, and the glorious holy New Jerusalem, and the establishment of the righteous holy kingdom of ELU HYMN Iy in the earth, at the coming of ELU HYMN Iy ELU, the Son, then you would be blessed. Friends, if you care to learn more about ELU HYMN Iy, and the Holy One, and the Almighty One, and the Sovereign of all the heavens and the earth, then would you please continue on by clicking on the link below. For my message, this is an introduction to the Almighty. Thank you. And may ELU HYMN bless you. Amen. The end.